A humble bounty hunter. You love little in this realm more than coin. A seemingly tedious fellow who doesn't hesitate to claim the title of hero for yourself. When you heard about the quest to slay the dragon, it was the promise of reward that lured you to the castle. Now then, if you wish to officially register for the hunt, you wonder why you need to sign anything, but head for the guard anyway. Shall we? We of the Ivory Order will be the ones to restore peace to the land, brags a white-robed man. My colleague made me come along, but he didn't mention we were going on a quest to slay the dragon, she says, trembling. The man takes one look at your companion and shrieks, "Monster!" If the heroes of the Ivory Order are hunting the dragon, he's as good as dead, says the man, relief spreading across his face. You think the dragon's really as tough as they say? Asks the man, his knees knocking together. That reward for slaying the dragon is as good as mine, barks the man. You'll need tough gear if you're going to beat the dragon, the man tells you. Keep your ears perked. You never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The Ivory Order trio stands before you. They seem not the most approachable of parties, but... You inquire about their identities. We are disciples of the Ivory Order. The Order's principal focus is developing medicine to distribute. They begin blathering, sensing a long lecture ahead. You seize on the first chance to extricate yourself from their presence. Sign here, says the guard, handing you a pen and paper. You sign your name. After you've signed, the guard motions to the strange creature. You sign your companion's name as well. Mar. Mar, your friend and sometimes traveling companion. Though he can't speak the human tongue, he seems to understand it well enough. Thank you. Now we'll know what to have engraved on your tombstones. Can't ask the dead what name to mark their grave with, after all. The guard, you want the reward as badly as you don't want to die. You figure you better make some strong friends. Offer to join forces with the Ivory Order trio? We select few are sufficient to defeat the dragon, and we certainly don't require the aid of a no-name wastrel. With that, the trio takes their leave of the castle. You ask him to team up. You weren't planning on sharing either, so you don't try to change his mind. Before you even open your mouth to ask him to team up, he cuts you off. Thanks, but I'll let the Order handle this. Me, I'm heading home. Never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The man wanders off some. You'll need tough gear, the man says, wandering off. Let us depart. You catch a glimpse, and then the two disappear out of the audience chamber. No way am I adventuring with anyone who keeps that sort of creepy company, he says. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single... I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I'll leave the... You've yet to find any help for your quest. Things don't look that reassuring as they are, but the decision is up to you. Asking Queen Nilla to join you is... The castle will close to visitors shortly. Please be on your way. You're shooed out of the castle. In the end, you set out, just the two of you, to hunt the dragon. How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. Will that be all? The proprietress asks. A weapons merchant accosts you. He speaks to you in a voice barely. He conspicuously checks his surroundings before revealing this weapon of apparent renown to you. To hear him tell it, this is a legendary weapon, and one of its kind at that. You can smell the scam a mile away. And yet the aura of this weapon does have something of the legendary. You open your coin purse only to find you don't... No money, no sale. He tucks the weapon away once more. The old man kindly warned you of the dangerous monsters outside of town. The child says you should see Nexton as soon as you leave the castle town. You peek inside the carriage shop only to hear the owner call out that they're closed. Guess you won't be making use of them after all. Before you stands a sign. Earlier you saw the bit about the handsome reward for whoever slays the dragon. Her face curls into a scowl as she knows. Monster! The woman cries and flings magic at Mar. Startled by the spell, Mar grows dizzy. You whirl to the woman and shout, "What are you doing?" Ain't a monster, you growl, as the woman bicker for quite a while. Inwardly, you call her unsavory. Turns out she really hates the dragon. But she knows she's no match for him alone. When you tell her you're after the same thing, she squints down her nose at you. Fine, she says. I can help you. She's a little annoying, but you are looking. I only want to see the dragon dead. You overhear her remarks and grin without thinking. That suits you perfectly. You happily. She introduces herself as Melanie. She tells you she is a witch, but says nothing of why she hates monsters or what grudge she bears against the dragon. The door is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence of a corresponding key. Welcome to Nexton, hails a man. You try asking the man if he knows anything. The man's eyes widen. He leans close. Welcome to Nexton, he whispers in your ear. The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting. How may I help you? The proprietor inquires. Will that be all? The proprietor asks. The woman tells you she's so terrified of what might happen if the dragon attacks the town. She hasn't been able to eat. The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town. A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. On catching sight of you, she's sprained her ankle and needs you to take... We're a little busy, you say. But Melanie stands in your way. What kind of person are you, she snaps. Ain't like it's my fault she's hurt. Ignoring you, Melanie gingerly helps the woman. Mar bends so the woman can get on his back, and the two of them head off. You watch them walk away for a moment, but... Scary. After taking a curative, the woman begins. Nothing holds a candle to ivory. She thanks you and pulls. Probably part of the reason the Order has so many ardent supporters. The girl says if you fall Thriston. Apparently lives in Thriston and might know something about the dragon. It seems you've learned all you can here. Time to move on. As your eyes roam everywhere but the path you walk, you barrel right into someone. Is Winifred. Are you all right? I'm fine. The woman. Berwyn, the old man calls, turning to the trio advances on you. How dare you treat disciples of the Ivory Order with such disrespect? You grab your foot, wailing about how much it hurts. Looks like you accidentally grabbed Winifred. Thief! Bella. Guess you've got to fight your way past. Don't worry, the coffin cart is down, but they're still alive. The Ivory Order trio, taking pity on your ineptitude. The Ivory Order trio uses... We mustn't tarry any longer. To the monster researcher of Thrice with us. Hedwyn urges his companions and the trio depart. On your way to defeat the dragon, are you? The innkeeper gives you a room free of charge in a show of support for any and all who wish to defeat the dragon. The party leaves the inn feeling rested. How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. Will that be all? The proprietress asks. Aimless wandering can be fun, but if you want purpose and direction, I'd suggest sticking to the path. discover a fine fish spot. Some bows perk. You decide to fish a while with your companions. You craft a simple rod, attach a piece of bait. As you wait for a bite, all your companions' rods bend. You decide to put your unresponsive rod help someone else with. Though peeved at being laughed at, you don't hold back.